Hi guys, welcome back to Bull Honk. I straight up don't remember what I was doing
Once you
here.
got enough evidence, I'll hit up a judge.
What was I? Okay. So I'm. Why am I? Oh wait, sorry. My bad. Alright, well, let's, I guess, let me... Come on. Oh yeah. We're starting off good now. My freaking controller being a goddamn goober. What the hell? Alright, let me see. I feel like I got something from his mom, right? From deceased man's mom. Is that what I'm supposed to do with this? I feel like I did this. What the fuck? Okay. Oh wait, alright. Huh. What? Okay, I feel like I remember, do I go to this guy again? Because I feel like that was the note. I feel like I compared that note already and they were like, oh yeah, that's totally Van guy. Oh my god, it's so dark. Aha!
Hell, this is a place of business. Are you gonna cost me money? What the hell kind of grounds do you have anyway to come intruding like this?
Read the warrants and see. You may want to skim down to where it says lethal substance.
I gotta say, this guy looks nothing like what I remember seeing him on the, on TV. Alright, let me look at all your damn shit again. I can't see. Oh, hell yeah. There's stuff over here.
Way to be thorough. Looks like the area's clean.
What is it? I don't even know what I saw.
Way to be thorough. Looks like the area's clean.
How do you know that? Wait. Like, what? Man. Is there anything back in here? I can't say. Okay, that's his van. Wait. Oh. What the hell am I looking at?
Did I find something? What?
Aha. Oh my god, please can I just use this all over here, please? Come on, Glover. Yoink. Thanks. What's that noise for? Woo! It's got a skull. Alright, Glover. Get that too.
So,
Aw. I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. I'm sorry, Greg, or whatever the hell your name was. Okay. Oh look, a magic desk appeared. What the heck?
you'll want a different tool for that.
Why do you let me choose this then? Oh man, I'm gonna have to go to the lab with that, alright. Ugh.
Way to be thorough. Looks like the area's clean.
Those are your freaking feet.
You'll want a different tool for that.
Oh yeah.
Here today.
Shut up. Yoink. Aha. Yay. Alright, bye, Van Man. Where's that skull one at? Yeah, there we go. Matches powder.
Tasteless, poisonous. Lethal dose is only 1/100th of an ounce. Possible murder weapon, but let's not get cocky until Doc Robbins has his say.
Cocky Doc. Oh yeah, I could do the hair. Hair. All right. Here's the hair. It was hair.
Broken rake hammer. I don't think it got there while Derek was raking leaves. Not in Vegas, anyway.
Oh. Oh. Can I do anything with the cell phone? Oh, I guess not. I thought maybe I could. Well, fuck. Alright. Delay the inevitable. Rippy bits. I feel like this shouldn't be that stupid. Alright, hold on. Got a piece. Is that where that's supposed to go? I guess. What did I do wrong?
Well, it's just an ordinary, everyday scorecard. It's illegal gambling, high-stakes poker, the kind of pot that makes a CSI's yearly salary look like nickel dime.
Neat. Alright, can I go get a warrant from... because of the hair? Can I talk to Van Man again? Get the hell back over. Oh, yeah.
It's the VIX. Service provider was very helpful. 3 stored messages on the voicemail. Got them all on tape.
Neat. Yay.
This just came in. We found the car in Utah. The woman driving it gave us her testimony. Bottom line, she hung out with him 3 days ago, then split home. Says it was her camera that took the photo you found. For your info, her car has a GPS and a mobile phone. She wears size 5 boots that match our print. She smokes. And her lipstick is of the reddish variety that matches our sample. And her voice matches the 911 tape. Since she didn't have any poison on her, I think we can cross her and her evidence off our list.
Damn. Alright. Let's listen to that tape. Let's listen to that tape. What? Am I supposed to just do them on all of them? Oh, there we go.
Hey, handsome. Thanks for the nice long talk last night.
Why do you know? How do you know she's a stripper?
Stimulating conversation. I guess you know the number. And if a private show is on your mind, you know where to find your shining star.
Doesn't quite sound like the little woman, huh? Phone sex, slap dances. Derek was not as domesticated as his wife thought.
Dun dun. Garbage man. What?
Derek, where the hell are you? You know we have company tonight. If you're out gambling again, I swear to God, call me and get your irresponsible ass home.
Carla's
Wolf.
tone is a tad different than the sweet, patient wife she's been laying on us.
before I
Dang.
make myself clear.
Mom killed him.
And here I was wondering why Emily didn't make Mother of the Year.
Donk. Mother. I didn't want to be right. I hope I ain't right. Alright. Okay, he kind of looks like the guy on the show from back, but when you look at him up close, it's like, ew, what?
You got stood up when company came, and thought your husband might have been out gambling. Thought you and Derek had worked all that out.
Listen, Derek was human. He fell off his various wagons from time to time, and I had to be the bad guy sometimes. If that's suspicious, go out and arrest every couple that argues, why don't you? Anyway, I'd cooked a gourmet dinner for his friends, and he stood us all up. I've told you all I can.
Damn, okay. Let's ask Mommy stuff. Oh, yeah. Is this the house where I'm like a mile away for no reason? Like I'm just creeping in the bushes here for some reason. Ah. Yoo-hoo. Mommy.
I don't have anything else for you.
Damn it. I thought she was going to say something. Alright, well, well, let's see if that tub of shit was in him. Tub of bad things.
Yes, shape of the wound, nature of the blunt instrument, Vic's hair. This rake handle is consistent with a head wound.
Dun dun.
Now I know what we're dealing with. I can safely say cause of death is poisoning by sodium monofluoroacetate, compound 1080, a rare and interesting poison. The toxic effects of SFMA usually happen within minutes of ingestion and result from the conversion of non-toxic fluoroacetate ions to toxic fluorocitric acid, which then blocks the Krebs cycle, affecting the central nervous system and heart.
Oh.
Typically, death results
Ew.
from ventricular tachycardia or heart fibrillation. Layman's terms, ventricles of the heart start beating so rapidly as to prevent the pumping of blood. In some cases, death could be from respiratory failure caused by pulmonary edema. This essentially fills the lungs with water. Grissom wants you in the lab now that COD's been determined.
Ah. Ah. Ah, they're just gonna make me fly over there. Oh, God.
So, cause of death was determined to be pesticide. The Vic smoked it on his walkabout and dropped dead. But it's playing havoc with our Trinity. We don't have anyone to physically master the crime scene.
Trinity.
Himself. He died in the desert, potentially alone, but he was killed by poison. So what should you be looking for now?
A second crime scene, where the poison was originally mixed into the tobacco. And that's where we will find evidence linking the suspect to that crime scene.
Nice.
Don't do my job for me, man. Ah! He just went to heaven or whatever. Crime scene heaven. God, I'm still back over here. Oh. Get a warrant.
Is Lou Astor a contractor or an exterminator? That's gonna
Good
be
one, man.
Right about a city block. His tools have traces of our Vic on them. Let's bring Mr. Astor in and see what he can build for us this time.
So, why'd you kill him, man? What'd you do for it? What was that about? You guys poker too hard? Too pokery?
A lot of people owe me money. It's the nature of the construction business. Yeah, so what? I run a friendly game between friends, you know?
Right, friendly.
Yeah, and Hardy owed me money from a recent game. Chump change for him, but he was stiffing me, and I was feeling like the chump. Guy just would not pay up. Acted like I was the lowly grunt who works with his hands, and he's some special rich kid.
So you write him a friendly note, you tell him to pay up or else, then you wait for him to come around the shop and crack him over the head with a rake.
That wasn't the way it was. He freaks out about my note, and he comes over here and goes off on me. So sure, I defended myself. I mean, the bastard said he was gonna kill me. Would you just stand there and let him rough you up? I don't think so.
Damn.
Interesting take. Here's another. Derek was in the red with you in a big way. You and your poker friends. So you
Why is it so
whacked him,
grainy?
sending him to his knees, breaking that rake in half. Well, while Derek's having a little nap on the floor, you take the opportunity to lift his tobacco from his pocket and sprinkle pesticide in his cigarettes.
Poisoned him? What are you, high? Listen, that ain't my style. If I got a problem with something...
Stop, don't say that to him.
Jeez, are you kidding? I mean, is that how he died?
And we found it in Derek's tobacco, too.
Hey, in my business, pesticide is part of the program. Let me tell you, I am beyond careful with that stuff. It's as deadly as a heart attack.
You had it
and I
on a
keep
filing
under
cabinet,
lock and key in the
goober.
office. I even wear gloves when I handle it.
Careful precautions, like leaving an open jar in your shop.
Please. I must have misplaced the lid when I used it up. Frickin' jar was empty anyway.
Frickin'.
No harm done. Listen, I didn't care much for the dude, but I didn't kill him. I don't know, you'd have to check my records to know for sure. I mean, I've used it a lot. A few months back, Emily Hansen said, what was it she said? Oh yeah, she said, I have some pests that need taking care of. I brought it over there, but I think I spooked her some when I told her the care she needed to take around that deadly crap.
Uh-huh.
Well, I was going to, but Carla has all these cats. She was worried about getting into it, so I hauled it out.
So now I gotta ask her?
That's all I got.
Well, going back here, I guess.
Oh dear. Well, that's good, isn't it? I mean, it's progress at least. Please tell me he didn't suffer.
He did suffer, but it wasn't for long. There was a highly toxic pesticide in his tobacco. He smoked it and died of the poison.
Poison? My God, that's terrible. My baby, my poor, poor baby.
Baby.
His fault. God knows. I know, but how did this happen?
We just said, I don't know how this is relevant, but...
Suicide? No, never a word. Frankly, he was too selfish for that. Is that terrible for me to say, to admit? But he was self-centered, like all substance abusers and sick gamblers. And he was struggling with kicking his various habits, but still, I wouldn't call him depressed or anything. Oh my, do I have to? Really, this is personal, and it's all I have left of him. Those last memories. Well, we woke up and made love. Just rolled over into each other's arms, and... Anyway, then he got up and made breakfast. While we ate breakfast, he sprung it on me. He was taking one of his trips out into the desert. He didn't think I'd mind, since I was going to be working all week on my upcoming trial. Around then, Lou Astor, that jerk contractor, dropped by to pick up his materials. We didn't even talk to him. He was still in the kitchen, cleaning up after breakfast when I left for work, and that was the last time I saw him. An image I'll treasure, because for all his faults and selfishness, there was that thoughtful side.
Of not talking to a dude?
I'm not really sure. He said he was planning to use this virulent pesticide, and I said, like hell you are. I didn't want my cats using up their 9 lives.
Did you happen to see where he kept it?
No, as I say, I can't be sure if it even was here. Are we talking an aerosol spray can, like bug killer? Might have been in the kitchen, under the sink, or under the counter. Frankly, he cluttered our kitchen up something fierce. I was happy when he finally came and hauled that junk out. What a mess.
You didn't know what it was, but you knew that your kitchen was what?
Maybe. I really have no idea.
I mean, I guess I get that. Like, you probably didn't go and look in the pile of crap or anything, but come on, man.
I've told you all I can.
Like, if you're in the kitchen as much as I am, I'd be all like, hey, what's this shit in my kitchen? Alright, now can I ask Mom stuff?
Here at
Where
the
were
house all
you?
day. Mr. Astor, my contractor, stopped by briefly, then left. I saw my son that afternoon. We spoke briefly in the garage as he was picking up his camping gear, which had been in storage there for months. I never touched any of it, by the way. Then he was on his way. Really quite unremarkable, except for the fact that I would never see him alive again.
Really sorry about your loss. If you could hear me from here. Well, now they kept saying his name over. Why am I over here now? Yeah.
He's on his way to interrogation now.
Good. Good. Ew. It's like this strand of hair on this glue stick. Ugh. Ew. There we go.
That's all I got for you.
What? What else do I... What?
That's all I got for you.
Well, hell, I thought he would say something after we had, like... I don't know, am I missing something from when I talked to her? What the fuck?
I told you all I can.
Well, what the fuck? Alright, I don't know what else. Do I need to do anything here? Oh, why didn't I see this
Wide
earlier?
tires. Looks like a 4x4. Tread isn't fresh. Not the best for matching.
Well, yeah, because I haven't been here in days. Did I put that there? It's pure. Ah! Thank you. Alright, well, I can take this to the lab, I guess. Neat. I feel like a dingus. I never know where I'm supposed to be looking for my evidence. Like, where's my evidence? Oh. No. No. Okay, that's pretty clear. What does that tell me? Like, I don't know. Maybe that triggered me to talk to these people. I don't know. Let's see if I can ask them shit.
No, I'm not the truck type. If it helps, I do know that Derek's mother owns one. An old Chevy, I think. I told you all I can.
Damn it. Alright. Hey, can we check your truck?
A truck? No, not anymore. I had a Chevy Blazer for some time, but sold it recently. Just 3 weeks ago.
Oh, how convenient.
I don't have anything else for you.
Biscuits! Well, I don't know. Can I talk to the guy now? What? Huh?
Already have, at the new owner's home. Hey, they can't all be hard. Even got a tread print for you.
Nice.
You're welcome.
You always pull through for me, brass. You're the freaking goat, man. Alright.
He's on his way to interrogation now.
That's all I got for you.
Hey, freaking imbecile. Alright. Let me just check the treads. Jeez. They were up here, right? Okay. And then, what did Brass give me? Is it in here? Eh. They don't... Is that... Oh. Are they the
Tread
same?
types are definitely similar,
Oh.
but the tread marks taken from the desert weren't fresh, so the wear marks can't be matched exactly.
I guess that's true. Alright, now I can go back and be like, hey, y'all. Well, I guess not for the contractor guy. Fuck that guy. Ah, why am I all the way over here now?
Mother had pesticide in her garage, and she was there when Derek stopped by. We also have evidence linking her to the desert crime scene. I think we can get a judge to let us search that garage for anything that kills chemically.
Oh, you're the best. You're the best, Brass. Hey, I want to search your garage.
Maybe so, but I haven't seen that vehicle in weeks. Do you really think I drove out into the middle of the desert to find and kill my own son?
Maybe.
What kind of monster do you take me for?
Well, we're getting a better idea, bish.
Well, if that isn't wonderful news.
Dang. Okay, where's this freaking garage at then? Oh, well. Is that why I'm back here? Because eventually I was gonna have to, like... Well, I'm so glad this is well lit, though. Let me tell you that, free. Damn.
This must be where Derek stowed his camping gear.
Eh. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. Yoink!
I think we all have a hunch what this stuff is, but let's be sure. Way to be thorough. Looks like the area's clean.
The hell is it?
Pesticide Safety, a consumer's handbook. Not your standard book of the month club material. Oh, somebody thoughtfully dog-eared a page for us. And here's our old friend, Compound 1080. You'll want a different tool for that.
Motherfucker. Douse that book. Thanks. That's a random noise. Oh. You don't want me to spray the hell out of that?
Memos to her campaign manager. I hate paperwork. Looks like they talk about her son, though.
Why are they in here? You have a lovely garage, ma'am. Thank you. The jar, yeah. Doesn't even look like my jar. What the hell? Matches powder.
His mom definitely had access to the pesticide in her garage, and she could easily have doctored his tobacco when he stopped by.
I got fingerprints, right? So. Yeah, that's too smudgy. It's like the opposite. That might be it.
Emily must have known all about the pesticide as a poison, but knowing doesn't necessarily mean doing.
Oh, really? Alright, what's about that other one? Yeah, that one's too ploppy. No. All of them seem to be the third one for some reason. Oh, well, looky here.
We know Lou brought some of the rodenticide over to Emily's house.
Alright. Let's go see our main guy.
Mama has a book on pesticides, as well as the killer powder in her house.
He said
Her son
Mama.
stopped by. Let's hear her story.
So I left a harsh message for my wayward son. And that leads you to think I committed filicide?
You're a confident woman, Mrs. Hanson. Maybe you thought you'd never be found out. And the papers are already saying you're winning the sympathy of the voters.
Kill my own child to improve my position in the polls. Does that strike you as an effective way to attract votes? He had pledged financial support, and when he changed his mind, I had to let key staffers go and expose my financial weakness to the media. But since then, we've regained our footing, and we'll do fine without his help. $100,000.
Damn.
If that sounds like a murder motive to you, tell me how I gain from my son's death. My sweet daughter-in-law, however, stands to pick up a cool $500,000. I saw a copy of the policy. We share an insurance agent.
I don't think you're allowed to read that shit, are you?
Why wouldn't I if I planned to have that vile substance around? My garage was rat-infested and I meant to
How?
do something about it. Is killing rats a crime in Las Vegas?
No, unless the rat was a big one, named Derek, who had come around to pick up his camping gear.
Lol.
You knew he was coming over. So you manipulated your contractor friend Aster to bring you some pesticide. While Derek is distracted, you poison his tobacco. A dose perfect for seeing to it his desert camping expedition is his last.
Is that how you solve crimes, Captain Brass? Spin conjecture all day? I never touched that pesticide, nor even opened the book. I didn't have time. And I did not poison my son's tobacco, though I told that boy time and again that smoking would kill him someday. Now, if you're quite finished with wasting my time, perhaps I can provide a fact, not conjecture. There's something I found that I must have thrown away after Derek cleared out his camping gear. Look, I found a receipt that must have dropped out of Derek's jacket pocket.
You should have handed that over earlier, Mrs. Hanson. It may be evidence.
Well,
Yeah,
I thought
stupid.
it was just trash at the time, but upon reflection, I began to think otherwise. It's a receipt for tobacco, the day before the crime. I called the tobacco shop, and you'll want to do the same.
We will. Why do you say that, Mrs. Hanson?
Well, as I say, the receipt had been in Derek's pocket, apparently. But the tobacco was purchased by Carla, the clerk said. And here's an interesting tidbit about my loving daughter-in-law. Smoking is not one of her numerous bad habits.
Gasp. I still need to go over to him to get warrant, or like, I think I'm supposed to. I'm inching closely back to his desk, guys. I swear.
Yeah, I had a long talk with the clerk who knew Carla all the way from Catholic school. He also told me that Carla bought the tobacco the day before her husband left for the camp out. We know there was pesticide at the condo. We know Carla bought tobacco, and we know she's being friendly with others. Did Carla spike her husband's tobacco in his own house? You now have a search warrant for evidence to answer that question.
Well, you are just gifting them warrants. It is like Christmas up in here. Just tell me, sleigh bell jingle.
I told you all I can.
Oh, okay, I can, like, go around then, right? I said I can look, right? What the hell are these just out in front of us for? What? Are these hers? Ew! I thought I was done with that. Yeah.
Derek's been gone for a week. How often do they do the laundry around here?
Just leave me alone, man. Alright, I need to... Am I walking somewhere? Okay.
Way to be thorough. Looks like the area's clean.
I'm glad you're good with that. I thought that was a table. I'm not really all that sure. It's like more stuff just kind of appears. Am I looking at my OBS, huh? It's like, okay, yeah, it looks like that's the kitchen counter. No fucking. Way to be thorough, herder.
Way to be thorough.
Damn it.
Looks like the area's clean.
Cool. Glad. Alright. So good. He didn't take me near the table. What the hell? Oh. Okay, cool.
You're close. Try something similar.
Why don't you kiss my ass?
You'll want a different tool for that.
Why are these out then? Done rubbing? God, I'm rubbing so much. Come on. Are we done? Are we done rubbing?
Not quite. Something similar.
How much rubbing do I have to do? Come on. People. All right, I'm out of here. All right. Apparently, y'all's what? What? Yeah, thanks. You put me in a jar?
Looks like this lid fits the jar in the contractor's shop. Careful, something's on the inside.
Whee! I'm just gonna fling it. Yeah.
Smells like tobacco.
Alright, now can I somehow, like, get this to work?
You'll want a different tool for that.
Thank God. I was like, what am I doing here?
Unusual spot for a fingerprint.
You don't say. I almost didn't get it. I feel like, did I miss something on that lid? Damn. I feel like I forgot something. Hold on a minute. This is why I'm fumbling in the damn dark here. Haha. Yeah. Yeah, this dark, dank hell hell hole. Oh yeah, okay. Ew, I'm gonna have to do that one thing. Yeah. Okay. Who are all these people? Is he the same? Is that this? I mean, it kind of looks the same.
Derek
Oh.
wasn't responsible for this deposit of bodily fluid.
Ew.
So that sympathetic shoulder Carla was seeking was more than shoulder.
And apparently likes leopard print. Ew. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Well, okay. I'm glad I bumbled around with that. Tobacco. Beep boop.
They say tobacco kills. Sure does. Especially with the pesticide blend. So, poison was mixed inside the lid at the condo. Derek and Carla were having their last breakfast together, and Lou, the friendly contractor, stopped by. Man,
Yeah, she poisoned the fuck out of him. Boy, ass, can I have more warrants? I want more warrants.
The Vic's wife bought tobacco. You found pesticide mixed in tobacco in her kitchen, which is a perfect recipe for bringing her in.
Thanks, boy ass.
Well, it was a gift, of course. Smoking was the one vice Derek had that I hadn't tried to break him of, and making a gift of tobacco had a special meaning for us.
Special meaning. And you especially made sure you had to take it with him out in the desert.
I really have no idea what you're getting at. My husband liked to roll his own cigarettes. I gave him some tobacco as a gift.
You can't play the loyal wife who had just turned her wayward husband around when this tragedy happened. Not when the semen stains we found don't belong to your late husband.
I was going to end it. The affair, I mean. It started before Derek turned his life around, during a time when I felt very, very alone. And even when Derek and I started crawling back up out of the hole our marriage had become,
Our
my
hole.
friend, as you put it, was there for me, supporting me. I'm not the only woman with two men in her life that she cares about.
Same unique blend that killed your husband.
Well, that is odd, I admit. And as I say, he rolled his own cigarettes. Wouldn't he have noticed if someone mixed something toxic in?
This was odorless, tasteless, and worth a shot, with $500,000 payday waiting for the loving wife.
Spare me your sarcasm, Captain. I already told you.
Don't be
that
talking
money
shit
means
about
nothing to me.
brass.
I earn my own considerable income as an attorney. Wasn't I the one who told you about the policy and warned you it would look suspicious?
Don't be suspicious.
I didn't touch any jar, and I have no idea how pesticide might have gotten in my husband's tobacco. Why
You're
don't
getting a
you
little
ask that jackass Astor? It was his pesticide, wasn't it? Hell, it was his jar.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I said before, he got up and made us breakfast. You don't think he could have poisoned himself, do you? Well, he seemed happy. Then we were eating, and the contractor stopped by to get his junk out of our kitchen. We just left him alone. Neither of us wanted to talk to him. Wait, the contractor was in our kitchen. He could have poisoned him right behind our backs. God, I can't believe it.
Mm-hmm. Sure, bish.
Do what you have to. Anything to help eliminate me so you can go after the real killer.
Who the hell did it then? Like, she wouldn't be willing to just do that, right? Wait, what am I doing? Okay.
You don't quite have a match there. Little details make all the difference when you're doing a comparison. When you're sure, then ask me for a confirmation. You don't quite have a match there.
It's a show.
Little details make all the difference when you're doing a comparison. When you're sure, then ask me for a confirmation.
No, that didn't look right either. What the fuck? Ooh! Did it! Got him! One more word.
Prints on the jar lid tell the whole story.
Seems like this case is jarring.
You're wrong. I loved my husband. You're wasting time going down the wrong road. My theory is that ball-breaking mother of his is in on it with Astor.
Well, it wasn't Mom's prints on the jar lid. It was yours. And she didn't buy the tobacco. You did. Just like she didn't mix the poison.
You didn't find out at the last second about your husband's camping trip. You knew in advance, which is why you bought the tobacco the day before, giving you plenty of time to mix it with pesticide and send him off to the desert to die.
But you dropped the lid and couldn't get to it. So, to throw off suspicion, you called contractor Lou Astor and had him collect his materials and haul them away before your husband left.
You want a confession? You're not going to get one. I'm an attorney and I know my rights. And incidentally, I'm innocent. I didn't need the money, and I loved him despite his faults.
Maybe at one time, and whether you needed his money or not, what wife could sit there while her husband gambled away a trust fund? Here he is married to a beautiful woman like you, and he throws his money away on strippers.
But Mrs. Mitchell, Carla, why not just divorce the guy?
I'm not saying another word.
Didn't you know, Greg? Carla's a Catholic, and divorce is a sin. Anyway, a divorce settlement wouldn't have meant squat with that trust fund
Wouldn't
away, but $500,000 in life insurance could make up for a lot of indignities.
I'll see you in court. You'll love it. I'll defend myself.
Perfect. And like the old saying goes, you'll have a fool for a client.
What? I've never heard that before. Well, I solved that pretty quick. This was only the second episode. Not bad,
Tragedy of
though.
marriage,
Eh.
Wag once said, is that all
Wag.
women marry thinking their man will change, and all men marry believing their wives will never change. And both are wrong. For Carla Mitchell, marriage was built on trust. A trust fund, that is. When she saw it melt away, she sought a new policy. Life insurance. Her poison of choice was tasteless and odorless, but not invisible. To the eyes of science, at least. You did well. Let's evaluate your performance.
Yeah, thanks.
You investigated every possible angle on this case. Doesn't happen often, but I'm very impressed.
You're fired. Alright, guys. Well, hey, what do you... I think I did this the last time I finished one. It just goes into the next one. What the hell? Alright, well... Looks like that's already it for... What was this called? Rough Cut? Or something like that? Which sounds weird. Like, Rough Cut doesn't sound like anything that would make sense with this. Whatever. I don't care. But yeah. So, the next one is going to be The Big White Lie. Alright. Well... Can I save here? Can I get out? Ding! Ding! Oh, alright, let's just start it then. I guess I'll have to save when I think I had to do this with this last one too. What the heck? The hell? Can you just let me save and then we can like start all this all at once? Whatever. Whatever, game.
As you've seen, I'm juggling lab work and supervisor duties, so as much as I love field work, I don't always have the luxury of picking my cases, or partners. However, this time, I do. On this case, I want to watch you work.
Oh, man.
This time, one of our own discovered the body, Dr. Al Robbins.
No.
Usually, we have to go to the morgue to have the doc talk to us in the presence of a deceased victim. This time, a side alley near his home.
That
Take
sucks.
the mobile analysis unit, in case there's any evidence we need to process immediately.
Well, that's gonna do it. Well, wait. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, okay, I can save here. Alright, guys. Well, thank you for watching this very short case. I don't know why I keep saying Daddy's Girl. That was the last one. No, this was Rough Cut. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video, next case.